Hello, everyone. This is Independent Conservative. Thank you all for joining me. Uh, Kanye West has gone off the deep end. Now, I did a 1 minute video. I actually had a friend of mine, made a comment about it. She wanted to know why did I do the video or had I done this? And I'm like, and I almost forgot about it, about a week or so ago. But I did a 1 minute video on him and his terrain. It's his going off and just rants and crazy stuff. What he's been doing recently has just been completely insane. But now I'm finding out in this article that I'm about to read to you guys that he has deactivated his X account, formerly known as Twitter, and the things that this article said that he is saying. I got the transcript here. Is insane. What is going on with this brother, man? What is going on with him? I mean, I have an opinion. I'm going to elaborate a little bit more on it, like I did in the 1 minute video. I kind of elaborated a little bit on it, just talked about it a little bit, but I want to elaborate a little bit more on what I think could be the issue here. And it's speculation, pure speculation. I have no proof of it, but I think I know what might be going on here with this cat. So the article says rapper and fashion mogul Kanye West deactivated his X account on Sunday following a 3-day-long posting spree in which he disseminated a slew of disparaging remarks. Before leaving the platform, West thanked the public for taking part in what he called a, quote, social experiment. Now, apparently, this is what he said according to this article right here. This is apparently what he said. He said he called it a social experiment. What the heck is this cat? Well, let's go. I won, West declared in a Saturday morning X post, adding, quote, I tweeted pretty much everything I felt like for about 12 hours, and I still have my Twitter, and most importantly, my billions. Thank you for everyone participating in this social experiment, the rapper added. West then on to thank ex-owner Elon Musk, fellow rappers, women, gays, Jews, and other individuals among, neurodivergent individuals among others, whatever the heck that is. So I'm reading apparently the transcripts of what this man said. Quote, thank you and love to all my fellow rappers. Thank you and love to all black women. Thank you and love to all gays. Thank you and love to all Jews. Thank you and love to all gay Jews. Thank you and love to all gay Jew rappers, he wrote. Is this a joke? He wrote, is this a joke? Kind of rhyme there. Didn't mean that. Thank you to all my, this part is funny. Thank you to all broke NIGGAS. Thank you to the internet trolls. Thank you for all neurodivergence. The rapper continued. West concluded his X post by writing, quote, and a special thank you to Elon, before adding, I actually love everybody, especially fat women. Oh my goodness, this guy's weird. Notable, West, who was banned from Musk's X in December 2022 after using the platform to post an image of a swastika merged with the Star of David, was recently welcomed back to the site and immediately launched into a series of wild all cap tirades, and I saw that. It's all capital letters. What's up with this guy, man? As Breitbart News reported, West kicked off his posting frenzy on Thursday night, issuing statements which included calling on President Donald Trump to, quote, free disgraced music mogul Sean Diddy Combs, praising Adolf Hitler and referring to himself as, quote, a Nazi. He also issued attacks against women, Jews, gays, disabled people, and his critics, whom he called, quote, broke, as well as declared that he was dominion, has dominion, quote, dominion over his wife, Bianca, and I can't pronounce her last name, among other sentiments. That's about all we're going to read right there. I think you get the gist about what's going on here. Now, what's crazy about this is that and I want to talk about this a little bit because what's crazy about this to me is that during Trump's first campaign in his first election in 2016, he was all behind Trump. I mean, he seemed like he was lightweight cohesive. And his brain seemed to be functioning on a pretty normative rate. He seemed to be all there. He seemed to be, and I won't say all there, but he seemed to be there. And everybody knows that Kanye West. And look, I've heard a couple of his songs and stuff like that, but I wasn't really into his music. I told y'all I don't like this modern rap music. It makes me want to barf. Some of it I've heard is pretty good, but some of it stinks. Okay. I do like Offset's Clout that came out several years ago. I like that one. I like it a lot, actually. I get it. I get it. And I like the beat. But anyway, I wasn't ever really a follower of Kanye West, anything in terms of his music. Like I'm not a follower of any of the modern day hip hop music. But everyone knows that Kanye West tends to be up one moment, down the next, between, sideways. And he seems to not be all there. Well, in 2016, he seemed to be, kind of stable. He was all, for Trump and everything. And now all of a sudden, it's not that he's against Trump now, but it's just that going on these tirades on X and just parading around with, like a friend of mine sent a photo of, I guess his wife. He's on the red carpet or some kind of carpet, and she's looks like she's nude. She probably had on some kind of a outfit that made her look that way, but she looked like she was nude. And apparently, I guess this is his wife. And I'm hearing comments from others saying, how could he disgrace his wife like that? And my thought is, well, I mean, did he disgrace her or did she disgrace herself? Did she allow herself to be disgraced? I mean, you don't have to do anything. If he's abusing you, you could get out of it. But then again, she's probably a nobody in the sense that she don't have any money, no talent, no skills, and Kanye West is a billionaire, So he probably had her. She probably paid and taken care of. She probably I don't want to give up this money. I'll pose nude. I'll do whatever I need to do. I'll do handstands. I'll pose nude. I'll do whatever. I'll do the dirty. Whatever I got to do to keep that money going. And I'm cool. But anyway, that's the speculation. But the thing is this: what's up with this brother, man? What's up with Kanye West, man? And I think, and this is speculation, pure speculation. With him talking about, thank you for this social experiment and all this, I think that the microchip implant in the back of his head, or in the front of his head, or whatever, that was placed there by the Illuminati, who are under the auspicious, awesome surveillance, if you will, of the Illuminati, the secret order of the Illuminati. It's working overtime now. Before, there were some glitches because he was all on stage. Remember that a few years ago? He was all on stage, supposedly exposing the industry and all this kind of stuff, and he didn't really sing any songs, and people was ticked off about it. And now all of a sudden, it's like all of a sudden he disappeared, and then when they took him away, and then when he came back, he was cool. He had his mind together. What's up with that? And I'm speculating, but my speculation is based on some research that I have read that's pretty compelling. That's pretty compelling about the microchip. I don't want to say that too much, but the MC, implant and these secret societies and stuff like this, and the military-industrial complex and what they're trying to create. And I can't help but wonder, is Kanye West one of them victims? Because he's not in any way with these apparent rants and his weird off-base stuff that he supposedly said on Twitter. He is not in his right mind. Social experiment? How is it a social experiment? And if it's a social experiment, my brother, for who? For you? For the Illuminati? To see how people are going to react to your tirades and your nonsense? What's going on? I don't understand, man. This guy, he's just doing some crazy stuff. It is almost like one could argue, well, he's just doing this because he wants to stay in the limelight. He wants to stay relevant. Maybe. But how you stay relevant, bro, is you stay relevant by not being a weirdo. Stop being a weirdo, man. Just be the genius you claim yourself to be and other people claim you to be. The musical genius that everybody claims you to be, including yourself, right? Let's do that instead of all this weird stuff that you're doing, man, because you coming off as totally weird. Totally weird. But yeah, I just wanted to say that about that. I think that these rants and stuff that he's doing here on X is totally awkward. They're inconsistent in terms of tone and logic. I mean, he says, I thank gays, I thank gay Jews. I mean, what are you saying? It sounds like to me he's mocking Jewish people. But then he says he's not mocking them. It's like this guy is off, man. Who would want to support this guy, man? I don't know. He needs help. He needs help bad. But I wanted to say that because I know that speculation on my part, the microchip in the back of the head. But then again, who knows? Who knows? Like I said, I have read some research on that subject. And I have read a lot of research on the so-called Illuminati and whether or not they exist or not. I have read a lot of research on the military-industrial complex and their connection to the government and these secret societies and the goals that a lot of these secret societies have and how they have influenced government officials, not just in America, but all over the world, and that they do have a dark agenda, according to this research. And this research is extremely compelling, and the ended up this way. The end of the video on this. A lot of the goals of these so-called secret societies are in conjunction with what the Book of Revelation talks about in terms of one world government, one world economic system, and a one world religion. Boom. Just saying. I mean, I'm just saying. So I think that he, in my opinion, and we're going to clip it, that he's a tool of the secret societies, and they're trying to get him back in line. To see if, right? It seems like there might be a few glitches there with this so-called social experiment he's talking about. Might be a few glitches there, and they're trying to test it and see what's going on. See if he's going to get back in line, because his brain, his neurons in his brain are not sparking completely like they ought to be. And the chip is sending the electromagnetic frequency waves to his neurons. Maybe not. They're not being receptive. His neurons are not being receptive to the information that the chip is sending to his brain cells. Okay, so I don't know. This guy is just completely off his rockers. But I honestly believe he is a tool. I honestly believe Kanye West is a tool. He is a tool, as I believe a lot of these so-called billionaire celebrities are. Okay, yeah, they're tools to round the people up, put them in a trance state, so they won't rebel against what's going on in the government and what the government is trying to actually do. And what they're trying to do ain't good. Okay, yeah, but that's what I had to say about that. What do you guys think about Kanye West's deactivating his Twitter account, his X account, Twitter account, whichever you want to call it? What do you think about that? You care? I don't really care. Okay. But I just want to talk about it simply because he's weird. He's completely weird. And I think something funky's going on up in his head that's not maybe part of the mainstream conversation. Okay. But yeah, what do you guys think about this? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. God bless you. I'll see you again.